Hey everyone, this is Ron Pacheco Jr., bassist of 3 Points of Madness, and welcome to my bass kingdom of madness. This will be a video shoot over the next few months, just basically getting you into my world, getting you to see the different basses I play, the context of how I use them in each song, and also why I'll be getting into more detail later as to my influences and background and why I chose to play such big and exotic basses. So this is my custom Conklin 15-string bass, and this is one of the recent beautiful creations that Bill Conklin has built for me. Basically, I did have a Hamer 12-string, and I tuned it in drop D. Now, the concept of a bass like this, whether it's a 12 or in this case a 15, this is basically like a 5-string bass with 2 unison octave strings in each course. So 3 strings are picked in unison, and that's considered one full note. So you have the actual root note and the 2 octaves, unison octaves of that note. This bass is tuned in double drop tuning, so it is A, D, G. When I'm playing 4-string, I have to have, of course, the Fender Precision. That is my standard for playing any traditional 4-string bass type bass work. So this is my Fender American P bass. Had a while now, can't exactly remember when I first got it, but this for the most part is tuned in standard E, A, D, G, and occasionally sometimes I drop to E to a low D. For those of you who might not know, of course my major influence for playing bass and becoming a bassist altogether is Steve Harris from Iron Maiden. So it was only natural that not only would I get some Fenders in my collection, but I also got his Fender, his signature Fender, the Iron Maiden Steve Harris signature Fender P bass. This one also is tuned standard EADG, and very rarely, but sometimes I may drop the E to a D to play certain drop tune stuff. There is a 7-string in the collection, but we're gonna skip over that right now because it's not currently active. We're gonna jump right to 8 strings. So this is one of my many beautiful Bill Conklin built basses. Conklin Basses is a great custom bass and guitar company out of Springfield, Missouri. So this one is an 8-string fretless bass. Has the actual fret markings on the neck, just so you can see where you are going. This one is tuned from a low F sharp to a high F. Next, we're going to a 9-string. People have asked me if I was to play just one bass and not go back and forth between different ones, how many strings would I want and how many strings would I be totally content with? I gave that some serious thought, and I made up my mind that if I was only to play one bass, it would be a 9-string. I think 9 is the perfect number for me because it has pretty much everything I want and then some. This one is tuned in flats. So we go from a low C to a low F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E. And that is a Conklin as well, of course. And of course, we saved the best one for last, the Monster. This is a Conklin as well, formerly known as the lava bass. This is an 11-string Conklin bass. As I forgot to mention, as the 9-string, this one also has the piezo pickups in it. And this one is tuned to a low G sharp 00. It's at 12 hertz open to a high B flat. And this one is all sorts of fun to play. I believe it just made 4 years since I've had this monster, and again, I'm still continuing to learn on it and still trying to do more different things. But it's a lot of fun to play, and when I want to just bust out and have everything and just have at it, this is the instrument to play. Very beautiful instrument, a lot of very beautiful woods. Yeah, lots of fun.